Good morning, primary class. This is Miss Daniela with our Wednesday lesson in our story, Free at Last. But first, let's practice our memory verse together. You ready? He led them on safely so that they did not fear. Psalm 78, verse 53. He led them on safely so that they did not fear. Psalm 78, verse 53. By now, the children of Israel were camped with the mountain on one side of them, the Red Sea right in front of them, and even though the beautiful cloud was right there with them, they were afraid. What if Pharaoh decided to chase after them? Suddenly, someone must have screamed, "Look!" In a very short time, the news went through the camp. "The Egyptians are coming!" Sure enough, in the distance, the Israelites saw an Egyptian army rushing toward them. Their shiny armor was flashing in the sunlight. Instantly, there was panic. Some people prayed to God, but most of them immediately started blaming Moses. We'll read about that in Exodus 14, verses 11 and 12. And they said unto Moses, "Because there were no graves in Egypt, hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness? Wherefore hast thou dealt with us, to carry us forth out of Egypt? Is not this the word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, Let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians? For it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians than that we should die in the wilderness." Now, how did Moses answer them in verses 13 and 14? And Moses said unto the people, "Fear not, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will show to you this day. For the Egyptians who you see today, you shall see them again no more forever. The Lord shall fight for you, and you shall hold your peace." Right away, two wonderful things happened. What was the first? Do you know? We'll find out in verse 20. And it came between the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of Israel, and it was a cloud of darkness to them, but it gave light to these, so that one came not near to the other all night. So God put a cloud in between, and the Egyptians could no longer see the Israelites. But on the other side of the cloud, it gave light to the Israelites all that night. That way they wouldn't be afraid. What was the second thing that God did? Let's look at verse 21 and 22. And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the Lord caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided. And the children of Israel went on to the midst of the sea upon the dry ground, and the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand and onto their left hand. There's a really cool video that shows that area, and it shows you just how there's a place where the Israelites went across in the Red Sea. See if your parents can look it up on YouTube. It's amazing. Now, what an amazing miracle. A strong wind blew, the sea parted. High walls of water stood on each side of the wide road between the walls of water, and the seabed was dry. That in itself is just a miracle. Because usually the sea is just muddy sand, right? Have you ever been to the beach and watched the ocean come out? And when the water goes out, it doesn't dry out very quickly, does it? It doesn't. It takes a long time, and that's for the sand, and then it's not very, very solid. Well, quickly, the people rushed to the other side of the Red Sea. Once again, God had proven that there was nothing impossible for him to do. Psalm 77, verse 19 and 20 gives us a very special message. See here, Psalm 77. All right, Psalm 77, verse 19 and 20. Okay. The way is in the sea, and thy path in the great waters, and thy footsteps are not known. Thou leddest thy people like a flock by the hand of Moses and Aaron. Now think about this. Had God already proven over and over again that nothing is impossible for him to do? How quickly the people forgot all the amazing miracles that God had done. Isn't it true with us sometimes too? I know I have to be reminded quite often